How you doing, everyone? Today we will cover everything you need to know about Valorant's economy system. The economy in the game is super important, as managing it can either bring a victory or a depressing loss. Even if you think you know the economy, you might learn a thing or two. But before I start, I would like to mention that videos like this take some time to make, and so if you found it useful at the end of the video, I would greatly appreciate it if you were to drop a like. If not, drop a dislike and let me know how I could improve. Also, I will soon be hosting a giveaway to celebrate the relaunch of this channel. More information will be posted soon. With that said, let's get started. Today we will cover different ways of earning credits and how much will you earn, when should you buy, how to effectively communicate with your teammates, and pro strategies. First off, how much will you earn for every round? If you win a round, you will earn 3,000 credits. Your first loss will grant you 1,900 credits, your second loss will be 2,400 credits, and your third loss and above will be 2,900 credits. One kill will grant you 200 credits no matter how you've killed the enemy. Unlike CSGO, Knife or Operator will both grant you the same credits. I personally don't like this, as I think risky guns or weapons should have a higher reward benefit. And the last way of earning credits is by planting the bomb. That will yield you 300 credits for each person in the team, totaling 1,500 credits to your team's economy. The reward will still be given to you even if you plant the bomb after winning the round. So instead of knifing the wall like a goof, plant that bomb, Jeff. Plant it. Unfortunately, defusing the bomb will not yield any extra credits, so just don't. I'm just kidding, Jeff. You will still win, so that's 3,000 credits instead of, well, either 1,900 credits, 2,400 credits, or 2,900 credits. You get the point. Just defuse it. On to the second point. When should you buy? This really depends on you and your team's buying preference. I will give you what I think is most effective based on my CSGO knowledge. Back in the day, I almost reached Supreme, and so I a little bit know what I'm talking about. But again, it is up to your preferences. I consider a minimum buy round should be 3,900 credits. That's enough for a gun like a Vandal and a full body armor. Add some more credits if you used your abilities the round prior. Yes, if you didn't know, you keep your unused abilities if you die. The game has a really nice helper in the top right side of the screen when you're buying. It will show you the minimum credits that you will have in the next round considering you lose the round with no kills. This is super useful as you don't have to do the math yourself. So whenever you're small buying or saving, look in the top right corner of your screen and make sure you'll have enough credits to fully buy the next round. Remember, in my opinion, you should have 3,900 credits to fully buy. That is the magic number that I have been using. On to communication. Communication in Valorant is the key to a team's success. So therefore, if you're looking to win some games, get good at it. We will first start off with the basics. If your team looks poor, call for an eco round or a save round. If you don't have a mic, use the indicators on the top left hand side of the screen to notify your team. If one or more players buy in your team, consider forcing with them to balance the economy and to possibly win the round. You cannot win if 2 people have fully bought and 3 people have fully saved with pistols. So work with your team even if they're being ignorant over the communications. Sometimes you will have a bad economy and your teammates might be, let's say, rich. You can request a weapon by right-clicking the weapon of your choice. Your teammates will then be notified and they can see that you've requested a weapon and they can buy it for you no matter where you are in the map, as long as you're still in the buying phase. Use this to your advantage, as it is key to have both your armor and your abilities and still be able to buy a weapon. Sometimes you won't be able to afford a weapon after you buy your armor and your abilities, and so therefore you can request your weapon. These are the small little strategies that add up over time, and us CSGO players have used these for a while, and so it's time for you to do it as well if you haven't been. Now let's say you had an operator or an op worth 4,500 credits and you died in a safe enough location. Your team is about to eliminate the last guy. This is your chance to notify your team for them to pick up your weapon before the round is over. Make sure to do this before the last guy is eliminated, as 6 seconds sometimes may not be enough time for your teammates to recover that weapon. Keep the comm clear and do not distract your teammates. A simple thing as up down in A heaven is enough. The worst thing you could ever do is say something like, "Guys, I died and I dropped my operator, go pick it up at A site heaven." These both are literally saying the same exact thing. One is being a lot more efficient, and efficiency is key in the game. After you get your teammate to pick up your weapon, you can buy them their weapon, and if they had a Vandal, let's say, you would have saved 600 credits if you had an operator. So always keep this in mind. Swap out your weapon for a better weapon, and always pick up your teammate's weapon if they had something super expensive and get them to buy it for you. Now on to pro strats. I only have one for today, as I feel like focusing on one right now is the most important thing we could all do. I will release more as I get more defined at the game, let's say. You can see your enemy's starting economy round, so always look at it and decide if you need to force. It is a good idea forcing if you had just lost a round but had eliminated 4 of the enemy team members. You can see their starting economy, and if they're somewhat poor, like 3200 credits, if 4 of them died, 4 of them have to buy. So therefore they will have to buy small, either SMGs or rifle with no armor. This is when you should force to maximize your winning potential. Always keep an eye on the economy of your enemies, and even if you can't see exactly what they bought, you can see their starting economy, and that matters. So just to quickly recap this entire video, always plant the bomb even if the round is over. Look at the top right of the screen and decide when and how much you should buy. Swap cheap weapons for expensive ones. Call out where you dropped your weapon, and you can also see your enemy's starting economy, so always look at it to decide if you should force or not. And this is all I have for today. Did I miss anything? If so, let everyone know down in the comment section below. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this video and this helped you out. If it did, please be sure to drop a like and maybe even share it with your friends, as that helps me out tremendously. Also, let me know if you have any video suggestions, as I'm trying to upload more Valorant guides and more Valorant videos in general. So I would love to hear some suggestions down in the comment section below. And last but not least, special thanks goes out to the channel members that make my job possible. I wouldn't be able to dedicate so much time into creating videos like this because ad revenues nowadays are not enough to sustain a channel. And so special thanks goes out to the amazing Lucien Cross, Toxic TV, AI, Roy Armor, and Dante P. These guys are the guys that actually make my work possible. So thank you guys. And thank you for watching the video. Until the next one, I will see you later.